Olsen.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
So home is LA, correct?
Home is LA. New York was home.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, almost 10 years ago now, which is
Do
strange.
you miss it here or not really?
I've started to. I've started to miss how much you can do in a day and like a lot of culture in one day. When I was living here doing a movie that I'm here to talk about, about a year and a half ago, I think my Saturdays, I would see a movie, go to a museum, go to see a friend on Saturday Night Live. And it was just like a kind of an absurd part of the night. But I felt like I could do so much in a day, and I missed that culture and that rhythm.
Yeah. And you can walk everywhere to get there, which is also nice.
Yeah, not sitting in traffic for hours.
So I hear when you were living here in years past, you were a realtor or you worked for a realtor?
I worked for a realtor.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 19, and my summer jobs, I didn't want to work at a restaurant because I didn't think I'd be good at it.
Sure.
And I loved real estate. And so I really was a personal assistant to a realtor, but I had to get my real estate license so that they could pay me properly.
You got the license.
So I did. I think the amount of hours you have to spend doing the classes have changed significantly since. But it was like 70-something hours of class or something. But it was, I mean, I really just remember being 19 and like whatever I thought a real estate outfit was, with like knee-high socks and a dress or something. And really just filling his fridge with Diet Cokes and waters, and, you know, trucking back and forth to the CVS because that's all he wanted in his fridge.
What don't we know? Like as people like wanting to buy a property or rent a property, what don't we know? What should we be on the lookout for?
Oh God, you probably know everything. I mean, I don't know any. I mean, this is 127 years ago.
Was there a bed bug incident?
There is yeah. So the other thing I did for him was, I mean, this is like me not even setting up homes and showing them the way you're supposed. That's really was my job. But he had bed bugs in his home. And
he had bed bugs.
My realtor, I mean, the guy I worked for. Sorry, Jared. I won't say your last name.
Well, it can happen. It can happen to anybody.
It could happen to anybody. And so he had bed bugs, and so I had to go across town with these trash bags filled with these like specific fur pillows that had to go to a specific fur cleaning place to clean the bed bugs out of his pillows. And I'm just like myself, a teenager.
He wanted to keep the pillows? He just didn't throw them away?
No, because they were special to him.
Oh, I'm sure they were special.
Yeah.
I mean, did they get out? Did they
99% alcohol?
Yes, exactly. Did you? I mean,
I think so. I think that's
my biggest nightmare.
Yeah,
bed bugs.
I mean, of course. I feel like in New York City, you're not supposed to take things off the streets because you just should assume.
That's
like when people want to get rid of something, and you just go and pick it up, and you're like,
oh, mattress.
that's or that's a nice side table even. Like,
never the mattress.
Never the mattress. But like, what about a side table?
Well,
but even then,
you gotta watch
out. It's like I don't know. Who knows?
No, yeah.
It's different in the city. You don't know why people are getting rid of things.
Well, it's usually not good.
What about, were you like, did you go to theater camp as a kid? Or
I did.
You did? Like one of those sleepaway camps where they put on productions?
No, I did sleepaway camp once, and that really wasn't for me. But that's a whole other story. That was in a place called Lampe, Missouri, and it just really wasn't for me because it was a culture shock, and also being away for 30 nights was a lot for your first time. But I did a musical theater camp at a temple in Los Angeles every single summer from ages 8 to 13 with my closest friends. And I even did it during the school year if I could, and we just took it incredibly seriously from a very young age. And you had 2 weeks to put on an entire musical with sometimes 100 children between the ages of 5 and 13. Could you imagine wrangling? And these were this older couple did it. And she was the choreographer, he was the director. And it was called Showboat Youth Theater. I think it might still be around, I'm not sure. But these plays that my parents had to sit through, multiple times every summer. I don't know about your kids. I don't know.
No, we loved it. We loved it.
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't? It's a lot.
You loved it.
I loved it. I couldn't get enough. I was like, yes, we will be there.
I think I would enjoy it because I think it sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
It is hilarious.
But think about like the accumulation.
Yes,
of,
I know.
You know, if you do 2 performances,
and I would say,
that's 6.
I would yell out. I go, I'm pretty sure this is not Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah. We actually.
Fiddler on the Roof was amazing, and you know it. It was an incredible.
It was a disaster.
It was incredible.
I mean,
loved it.
we didn't even, I think, pay for the rights for some of the plays. So we, instead of Grease, it was called Rockin' at the Hop.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know how. And then instead of Cats, it was called Valley Cats because it was in the San Fernando Valley.
I love
And
that.
Cats with a K.
Oh my gosh! You have to let me know if there. I will go to watch one of these performances because I love it.
All right, we're gonna take a break. More with Elizabeth Olsen when we hear about her new film.
They get heavy. There's a beauty and clarity to it all. This feels so real. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. It's the jet lag. I get even more emotional when I fly.
That's Elizabeth Olsen starring as all of us. That's a scene from His Three Daughters.
Yeah.
What is happening in that scene?
It's the opening of the film, actually, and these 3 estranged sisters return to their home. One of them actually currently lives there with their father, who's in hospice. And I hope that you can tell from that clip that it sounds like it is a very heartbreaking film, but at the same time, there's always humor. And our writer, director, Ozzy Jacobs, wrote the script for me, Natasha Lyonne, and Carrie Coon to play the sisters. And he's a good friend of mine, and wrote it in this specific rhythm. And the whole film kind of has its own musicality, just the language. And yeah, it's just the 3 of us in a...
And the 3 sisters are very different people, different personalities.
Very different, yes. Just as Carrie Coon and Natasha Lyonne are very different from myself. It depends on who I'm with for a long period of time, because if I'm with Carrie, I'll start talking like I'm in a mid-Atlantic sort of Gilded Age thing. And then if I'm with Natasha, everyone starts thinking that, people start asking me, where were you born again? I said, Los Angeles. But for whatever reason, I'm starting to talk like I'm from Los Angeles. Did you know? I'm from the Valley. But we all found this pace together, where we all seemed related, but very different places from one another within the film itself. And they're all trying to manage things the best they can. The film's really about these personas, or these perspectives we put on the people in our family, that this is the role they play in the family dynamic. And then strangely, even if we don't believe that we are that role, we come into it and start performing it.
Yeah.
And then you start, the performance of it starts to stress you out in moments like this.
Like you said, this is all of us.
Yes, exactly.
This is definitely all of us. His Three Daughters will be in select theaters Friday and available on Netflix September 20th. Up next, Derek Huff.
Tomorrow on Live, also from His Three Daughters, Carrie Coon.